Hello and welcome to Ula Tea Leaf Readings. My name is Lenor and tonight I'm going to be reading your tea leaves. This is a horoscope for Aries and I'm realizing that the dryer is on for some reason. So we're just going to press through though. This is a reading for Aries, and if Aries is your solar, lunar, ascendant / rising sign, then this is a message for you. Okay, let's get started. Okay, knock, 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 and let's see what is going on here tonight. We have had a wild full moon already. It just went into the full moon, and it has been very silly over here. I was doing my Libra reading, which is going to come out the same time as this reading tomorrow morning, which is Tuesday, the 1st of August, actually. And anyways, in the Libra, at the very end of the Libra reading, the cat jumped up on the table and pulled everything down. So if you want to see that, it's in the Libra reading. Okay, so our card tonight is the Lovers. So it seems like there's some love going on over here in the land of Aries. I want to start with, we'll go here. Let's actually start here. We have a vase of flowers. Next to it, we have some flowers growing over here too. So it seems that there is a feeling of happiness, love, contentment. That is so loud. I'm so sorry. Contentment, enjoyment, just really overflowing, abundance, right? Coming into a place of really just knowing what you're doing, feeling confident in your understandings, your wisdom, your abilities, blossoming, right? Just full of love and light. And that is expressed in these two. I think this is interesting because this one looks like it's growing outside, whereas this one looks like it is kind of, been picked to be shown off, right? So I feel like this is really this idea of a great balance of this kind of more natural, maybe native plants, right? Growing just with great vigor all over the place. They, if you like them or not, they are going to grow in your grass. They're going to grow in your flower beds. They're going to, they're everywhere. And they have that, they are native to whatever climate you live in. So they have the ability to withstand the climate, the changes in climate and weather, I should say. It's interesting because where I'm at, even during our little brief droughts, there are a lot of these kind of more native plants that just flourish, where the ones that we plant for ornament or to grow for herbal purposes need watering. They need to be looked after, moved throughout the day to get out of the light or get into more light or whatever. These other ones, we often call them weeds, right? They just go wild. So I feel that there's that sense of just flourishing, okay, in whatever circumstances. You also are quite a beauty. You are something to behold. If you were a flower, I'm sure that you would look lovely in a beautiful vase being shown off, right? I think that you probably have a most wonderful disposition and personality. People are drawn to you, and just, you know, kind of in awe of how special you are. I mean, really. And, you know, I think that those two things go together well. It makes sense to me that these would both be showing up. Now we have a person standing here, and it looks like they're holding a baby. Okay, so with that love energy, I feel like there is a sense of fertility. Now, if we look at this one, you know, imagine it's not necessarily the flowers in the vase. It also looks like a female reproductive system. Okay, so this is, well, I shouldn't say just female. I don't know how do I explain that. A biological reproductive system, feminine, I don't know. But you know what I mean. So the uterus and the ovaries and, you know, and so on. So, which can belong to, oh, I want to be inclusive here. You know, I don't always know what to say on these videos, and I don't mean to, I just don't know exactly, and I need to read up on it maybe, exactly how to talk about these kinds of symbols when they come up, because, you know, especially as a person that feels, you know, has a great affinity for esoteria, and I do not feel, or have I ever felt, you know, strictly any one thing in my identity, or even in my gender expression. So I want to always, you know, respect everybody, and make these readings a place that, you know, we all feel welcomed, whatever configuration, you know. So anyways, let's talk about this. There's a lot of sense of fertility going on here. Okay. And so, you know, sometimes it is quite literally a physical fertility, and sometimes it is very much about a creative or creating resources. Okay, so being in a place where you are, you know, really thinking about the things that you want to create, the things, you're very inspired, a lot of concepts coming up, ideas. But I also think that really, you know, quite literally, there could be this feeling of a child coming into the family, maybe a grandchild, maybe you are having a child, or somebody close to you, a friend or sibling or something like this. And I'm sorry, I can't, Pudgy is just all over the place today. Don't do that. You're gonna pull the cord off, buddy. Come on. Here, don't rub yourself on there. That is fragile. Come on. Come over here. Come on. No, don't look at me like that. Come on. Come on. You're not going to pull off everything again. Come on. All right. Okay, come on, buddy. All right, go on now. Whew. Okay, so, you know, so I feel like it is the feeling of a youthful person coming into the mix. But also, I mean, like I said, this could be all about that creative, you know, zone coming up and really being just so interested in making things, crafting, doing some kind of artwork, business. Maybe you're making YouTube videos, you know, I don't know. But it really is a strong image there. We also have a fish and again, abundance, wellness, longevity, and we have a person kind of sitting in this meditative posture. So I think that this really is a time of great contemplation for you, feeling like you are really connected with yourself deeply, okay? And I think, you know, when you get into these places where you really mind yourself, you really listen to your needs, you listen to those interior callings, you get deep down in there, you kind of, you know, lessen the distractions, really kind of tap into that pure source of, again, the creativity, or, you know, the fire, the interior fires. I feel that this great abundance starts to just pour out into your life. There is a connection between really taking the time for yourself and the abundance coming up in your life. Okay. And then let's see. Here we have a person that looks like they're kind of leaping, and it looks like kind of almost getting ready to leap over this kind of rock here. We have maybe a little hill or a rock. Again, we have some more flowers here. So I think, you know, it just, whatever is going on, it seems like you have worked hard to get to where you're at. Okay. And when there are little troubles, little blockages that come up, you are amazing at working through them. I also think you're just in a really good place where it's really no thing to just kind of leap right over. And we have just this beautiful garden of flowers everywhere. So you are in full bloom for real. Okay, let's see. So we have this kind of, it looks like a little bit of a cow's head, kind of the skull, but also kind of reminds me of kind of the devil symbol. So I feel that, and that's not a bad thing. Let me just say that. Not a bad thing. So I think that there's just really a sense of passion, love. Maybe there is an amount of sensuality coming through. Really maybe a strong attraction to somebody. And maybe really kind of indulging in some of your fantasy life type things, right? And getting in touch with that deeper sensuality. And, you know, all of this kind of makes sense with this love energy, all of the flowers, some of the fertility. I think that you just are really feeling yourself, you're vibing. And, you know, I think that if you're in a relationship or, you know, maybe you're out dating or, I don't know, maybe it's just you doing your solo thing. Whatever it is, I think that, you know, there's a lot of love and lust happening. So I hope that, you know, that's exciting and lovely and all of the good things. All right, so I'm gonna wrap this up before one of these cats shows up and tears things up. I'm sorry about the dryer. I'm just gonna let it go. I knew this was gonna be pretty quick here. So if you would be so kind as to like the video, it helps us get into the algorithm. If you want to subscribe to the channel, I hope that you do. Watch some of the other videos. Hit the little bell. It'll let you know when videos are coming out every day. There's always like 2, 3, 4 coming out each day. Really not on a schedule right now, just because it depends on how many I'm putting out every day, and I am always putting stuff out 7 days a week. You can also let's see, leave a comment, let me know how you're doing. Let me know what's going on with you. I love hearing from each and every one of you. Other than that, if you want to go check out my husband's channel, or if you're coming over from his channel, Dove and Serpent Tarot, please go check that out. He also is putting out content every single day, doing lots of videos. I mean, he does tons of videos every day. So we are a 7 days a week, working. We love you all. The communities are growing, and we appreciate you. I appreciate the crossover from his channel to my channel, and from my channel to his, and you all are just amazing. So thank you, and we will talk again soon.